Welcome to the video on completing an emergency notification plan for a small water system. Before we begin completing the emergency notification plan, we need to answer two questions. First, what is an emergency notification plan? And second, why do we need an emergency notification plan? The emergency notification plan identifies the emergency contacts for both the water system and the regulating agency, in this case the Division of Drinking Water. Additionally, the plan indicates the methods used for emergency notification. We need the emergency notification plan for a few reasons. 1. It is required by regulation. 2. It communicates to the Division of Drinking Water the water system's procedures for emergency notification. And 3. It provides clear direction for timely implementation of emergency notification. For small water systems, the emergency notification plan consists of a form provided by the division. A digital copy of the form can be provided to you by your district office. Let's begin completing the emergency notification form. To complete the first part of the form, we will need the water system's system number, the water system name, and the physical location address of the water system. In this example, our system number is 5400123. Our example water system is Del Boca Vista Mutual Water Company, and the physical location of our water system is 124 Kramer Avenue, Del Boca Vista, California, 93009. Now we must determine the emergency contacts for our water system. These are the people that may be contacted by the division in the case of an emergency. You will need the contact's name, their title within the water system, their email address, home or office phone number, and cell phone. Examples of emergency contacts could be the water system owner, the board president, the water system operator, the treasurer, the secretary, etc. These are the people that will be responsible for notifying the customers of the water system in the event of an emergency. The methods of notification will be discussed later on in this video. Once you have identified your water system's emergency contacts, list their information on the form. In our example, we selected the board president, the water system operator and vice president, and the water system's treasurer. Please list your emergency contacts in the order in which you'd want them to be contacted: the primary, the secondary, and the tertiary points of contact. If the division is unsuccessful at making contact with the first person listed, they will proceed down the list until they make contact with someone from the water system. You should note in the next section of the emergency notification plan are a list of emergency contacts provided by the division. This list of contacts should not be changed. If there is an emergency and you, the water system, need to reach out to the division, you should use your emergency notification plan and contact the division in the order listed on the plan. Now, to complete the emergency notification plan, we must identify the methods of notification. For community and non-transient non-community public water systems serving less than 200 service connections, you must identify at least 3 methods of public notification. For a transient non-community water system, you are required to provide posted notices at all access points to your water system. In addition, if your water system serves residential or overnight customers, you must hand-deliver notices to those customers. A water system serving over 200 service connections must provide a custom plan that identifies the methods of public notification. This plan should be attached to this form. For our example water system, a community water system serving 50 service connections, we selected 4 methods of notification: door-to-door delivery, posted notices in public areas, a social media posting, and an email sent to the customers of the water system. Now we need to indicate how long it will take to implement all methods of notification. You should note that notification needs to happen as quickly as possible. For our example water system, social media postings and email can happen fairly instantaneously. However, door-to-door delivery can be time-consuming. We determined hand delivery of notices to 50 service connections would take approximately 1.5 hours. Please indicate the time required to implement your plan. Having completed the emergency notification plan, please print, sign, date, and submit to the division for approval. Thank you for watching this video on completing the emergency notification plan for small water systems.